Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your new computer teacher. Okay, in this video, I will discuss with you all about our syllabus of computer applications of class 10. Okay, because I feel before starting any chapter or any topic, I should discuss the syllabus. Okay, so that we can prepare accordingly for our board examination. Clear? So today's topic is computer application syllabus class 10. See, most of the students might be thinking about what is our syllabus, okay, what kind of questions will come in the examination, previous year's question paper, about number of days left in our hand and hours of self-study required. But if you are making a proper strategy, definitely you will achieve success. Okay, and let me tell you students, syllabus is one of the most important factor which we should know, because nothing will come out of the syllabus. Okay, the questions will be prepared as per the syllabus only. Clear? Okay, let me tell you, our computer examination of 10th class, okay, it will be of two parts, theory and the other one is internal assessment. Theory will be of 100 marks and internal assessment will also be of 100 marks. Theory will be of 2 hours and internal assessment, we can take 2 hours. Sometimes it goes beyond 2 hours, 2.5 hours or 3 hours, because it is the internal assessment. So it is decided by the school. Okay. So about internal assessment, I will discuss in some other video class. Okay. In this video, I will tell you about the theory. What kind of syllabus do we have? Okay. So this theory paper is divided into two sections. Section A, which is compulsory, and a total of 40 marks will come from section A. Okay, clear? So all short answer type questions will come in this section in your question paper, which will cover the entire syllabus. Then section B, which will be of 60 marks. Okay, and there will be a choice of questions in this section. Clear? They will give you 6 questions, and out of 6 questions you will have to attempt 4 questions, and each question will carry 15 marks. So 15 fours are 60. Okay, so 60 plus 40, 100. And the final result, which will be there in your mark sheet, okay, provided by the board, how it will be evaluated? The marks which you will secure in theory and the marks which you will secure in internal assessment, both will be added, and then the average will be given to you. Am I clear? Okay. So 100 plus 100 by 2 means it is out of 100. The average mark you will get. Now let me tell you the topics which are there in our 10th class syllabus. Number 1, each and everything whatever we have learned in standard 9th. So revision of 9th class syllabus is a must. What were the concepts in 9th class? Introduction to object-oriented programming concepts. Then elementary concept of objects and classes. Okay, what is the meaning of object? What is the meaning of class? How they are interrelated? How they are interdependent? All these things come under this category. Okay, values and data types. Okay, values, what are the kinds of values? Okay, and the data type accordingly. Operators in Java. Okay, and then input in Java. I mean, in the output screen only you will give the input, and in the same output screen you will get the output. Then mathematical library methods. Okay, these are also predefined. There is one predefined class called math, which contains some predefined methods which are called as library methods. Okay, so mathematical library methods. Conditional constructs in Java. I mean, if statement, if else statement, switch case statement, all these things will come under this conditional construct in Java. Then nested for loops. Okay, I will also discuss about while loop and do while loop. Okay, and I will try to discuss about nested while loop and nested do while loop also. Okay, then number 2 is your class is the basis of all computation. Objects and classes. Okay, In this second chapter, we will learn in detail about object and classes. Okay. Then third one is user defined methods. What is the meaning of user defined methods? The methods which are declared and defined by us. Us means the programmer. Okay. Then within this particular chapter or unit, we will be learning need of methods, syntax of methods, forms of methods, method definition, method calling, what is method overloading, declaration of methods. Okay, all these topics will be covered under this chapter. Okay, so it is very important for you all to know what are the subtopics within the main topics, because all the topics need to be clear before examination. Okay, so that you can answer all the questions properly. Then fourth topic will be the constructors. Okay, in constructors chapter, we will discuss definition of constructor, characteristics of constructor, types of constructors, what is the use of constructor, and what is constructor overloading. Okay, constructor overloading is similar to method overloading. If the concept of method overloading is clear, then we will easily learn constructor overloading. Okay, so you need not worry. I will start from the very beginning, very basic. Okay, just you need to be with me. Okay, attend all my classes and I guarantee you, you will secure good marks in your examination. Yes, then fifth unit is your library classes. Introduction to wrapper classes. What is the meaning of wrapper class? That we will discuss. Then methods of wrapper classes and what are their uses with respect to numeric and character data types. Then what is the meaning of auto boxing and unboxing in wrapper classes? All these things will be covered in library classes chapter. Okay, what is the meaning of library classes? Predefined classes are called as library classes. The classes which are not defined by the programmer, the classes which are defined by the developer, by the creator of Java. Okay, those classes are called as library classes. Then the following methods are to be covered: parse int method, okay, parse long method, parse float method, parse double method, is digit method, is letter method. And now what is the meaning of this? Okay, some of the students might be confused. So I will tell everything in detail. In today's video, just I am showing you the syllabus so that we can be ready for the preparation. Okay. Then is letter or digit method, is lowercase method, is uppercase method, is white space, to lowercase, to uppercase. All these methods we will cover in detail, okay, along with the examples. Then sixth topic will be your encapsulation. Okay, SS specifiers. What is the meaning of SS specifier? Okay, public, private, protected, package. Okay, and what is its scope and visibility? We will discuss in detail. I will give you varieties of examples which will make the task easy for you. Okay, easily you all will learn. Arrays. Yes, students, but you will have to promise me one thing, that whatever I will teach you on the very same day, you need to practice in your computer. Okay, if you are practicing, I guarantee you, you will secure 100 out of 100. Believe me, it is possible. Okay, everything is possible, but the thing is that you need to work, then only it will be possible. Okay, so in arrays chapter, we will learn what is the definition of an array, what are the types of arrays, how we can declare array, how we can initialize array, how we can accept the data and put inside the single dimensional array as well as double dimensional array. Then if the array is already having some elements, how we can assess the elements. Okay, all these things we will learn in this particular chapter, arrays. Okay, then string handling is your last part. Okay, is your last chapter. String class, methods of string class, implementation of string class methods, string array. Okay, and the following string method equals ignore case method. Okay, compare to ignore case method. Okay, string replace method, substring method, starts with, ends with, value of. So all these methods are there. Clear? So this is your syllabus. Now let me show you the previous year's question paper. Okay, previous year's question paper. Yes, 2019. See, computer applications theory 2 hours. So answer to this paper must be written on a paper provided separately. This paper is divided into 2 sections, section A and section B. Attempt all questions from section A and any 4 questions from section B. So you can see section A, how many questions are there? Question 1, question 2, question 3. Okay, 3 questions of 40 marks. And all the questions are compulsory. Each and every question from section A is compulsory. Clear? Then section B. Section B, you can see how many questions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of 6 questions, you will have to do 4 questions. And each question carries 15 marks, you can see. Okay. Attempt any 4 questions from this section. The answer to this question should consist of programs in either BlueJ environment or any program environment with Java as the base. Okay. And after writing the program, you should write the variable description also. Okay. Flowcharts and algorithms are not required, but variable description or numeric codes you must write. Okay. How to write variable description, how to write numeric codes, I will discuss in detail. Okay. You need not worry. So you can see 15 marks. Okay. So each question carries 15 marks. So 15 into 4 is equal to 60. Okay. I will share this question paper to you. Please go through this question paper. You will get some idea. Okay. From next class, we will start.